Good day, everybody. This is Yin Yang, take two of today's morsels of a thought. Today's morsels of a thought are about my brother JR in Arizona, who is on Section 8 now. And I will say that they certainly delayed it over and over again, many months. And finally, they said April 9th, he's going to move in. Well, April 9th, the apartment number that they gave him, nobody called him. Crickets, just crickets. And so he was upset. And I said to him, how about you tell them you're going to find an attorney and find out who lives in that apartment number X and how they gave it to them, because he was hearing stories about, oh, well, so and so is disadvantaged because of such and such a thing. And why is he hearing that? He was the first one that they said was going to be given an apartment. So the Section 8 voucher wound up being stolen by an agency that wanted to keep the original, which is not their right. It's his right to keep the original voucher of the Section 8. And so he had that to do. And then they delayed the signing of the lease again. The agency that was going to fund the move in said, oh, well, we forgot to communicate the part about the cat. Well, that delayed it by another 3 or 4 hours, so he couldn't go and rent a truck to move in. So what did he do? He had to sleep in his car again, even on the day he got his keys, because those agencies were not together, not organized, not knowing what they were supposed to do, and only did it when they were pushed to by somebody who had to be recommended to go get an attorney. Can you imagine that? So if you have a public service job, Health and Human Services in San Francisco, or agencies that are philanthropic and give money and all that, please be organized and consider the fact that these people are sleeping in their cars. They are sleeping on the streets. They have wet things when it rains. If they are sleeping in a park in a sleeping bag, they get soaked. They get soaked. How do they change their clothes when they have no change of clothes? They can't walk down the street naked. So imagine the hardships. So if you have a job that does those public things, the right thing to do is to consider the aspect of the person who is homeless. Okay, now that is why I come here. I come here to bring a message of what you can do to make your day more inspired. And you figure out something that is a good thing to do, which is wisdom. And then doing it is considered virtue. We want to bring more virtue into the world. That's my job, if I can help it. Okay? Talk to you later. Old Kinderhook.